If you are 65 or older, or if you have parents or loved ones in that age bracket, there is something crucial you must be aware of. A practice that many deem crucial for maintaining hygiene and health may, in fact, be quietly detrimental to seniors on a daily basis. Indeed, I am referring to the practice of bathing every day. That might come as a surprise. Ultimately, we've been conditioned throughout our lives to believe that cleanliness is synonymous with good health. However, with more than 40 years of experience in caring for elderly patients, I have witnessed a different reality unfold, one that many are reluctant to accept. However, overlooking it might lead to dire consequences. I have encountered many instances where elderly individuals have fainted, slipped, or experienced heart-related issues, all stemming from their regular bathing routines. Each winter, I observed the poignant truth unfold before me. Older individuals who fall in their bathrooms, believing they are merely enjoying a routine, harmless bath. So I kindly ask you, if you are a senior or have a cherished parent who insists on bathing daily, please stay with me until the end of this video. The information I'm about to convey could potentially be life-saving. Perhaps even yours. Before I delve into these essential truths, I kindly ask you for a small favor. Tap the like button and subscribe if you're seeking more essential tips and practical health insights for yourself and those you care about. Your support is vital for sustaining this essential content. Allow me to unveil the 5 surprising realities about bathing once you reach the age of 65. Unheard truths waiting to be discovered. Revealing revelation number 1. Hot baths may pose risks to your heart health. Have you ever contemplated the processes occurring within your body as you immerse yourself in hot water? Allow me to clarify. As an older adult immerses themselves in a hot bath, the warmth prompts a swift dilation of their blood vessels. That's the terminology used in the medical field for enlargement. Consequently, blood pressure may decrease abruptly and considerably. For someone younger, this may only lead to a slight feeling of dizziness. For individuals over 65, particularly those with existing high blood pressure, heart disease, or compromised circulation, this abrupt decline can pose significant risks. I will always remember one patient in particular, a gracious 90-year-old gentleman who had proudly shared with me over the years, "Doc, I've taken a hot bath every day since I was a teenager. That's the reason for my strength." He appeared to be in good health, that is, until one frigid January morning when he suddenly fell to the floor from a heart attack in his bathroom. What ultimately preserved his life was the timely arrival of his daughter, who came to check on him just when he needed it most. He found himself in the ICU, and from that moment on, he never bathed alone again. Many individuals are unaware that beyond the age of 65, the autonomic nervous system, responsible for regulating heart rate, blood pressure, and temperature, begins to decline in strength. It lacks the agility to adapt swiftly to abrupt shifts, such as transitioning from warm water to chilly air. The outcome? Orthostatic hypotension is a concerning decline in blood pressure that may result in fainting or more severe consequences. Interestingly, my clinical observations reveal that when individuals over 65 immerse themselves in water exceeding 41 degrees Celsius, or 106 degrees Fahrenheit, for more than 15 minutes, there is a notable increase in cardiovascular load by 20 to 30%. It's like a gentle jog, but imagine doing it while standing in a slick, confined area rather than on a treadmill. What steps should you take? Here are the safety tips recommended by my doctor. Reduce the water temperature. Maintain a temperature range of 38 to 40 degrees Celsius. 100.4 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Test it with your wrist or the back of your hand. It ought to embrace you with warmth, rather than burn. Restrict your duration. Limit your time in the water to a maximum of 10 minutes. That's sufficient to achieve cleanliness without straining your heart. Keep your hydration levels up. Be sure to enjoy a refreshing glass of water both before and after your bath. Older adults are at a higher risk of dehydration, leading to a quicker drop in blood pressure. Please take a seat. Install a reliable shower chair in your bathroom and make it a habit to use it consistently. Remaining seated lowers the chances of losing your balance and facilitates a quicker recovery if dizziness strikes. Always ensure you have company when bathing if you are over 80. It's important to inform someone in the house when you're taking a bath, or you might want to think about setting up a bathroom alert system. While these minor adjustments may appear bothersome, they have the potential to avert a serious medical crisis. Stunning revelation number 2. Frequent bathing can significantly harm the skin of older adults. I'm aware of how much we all appreciate the sensation of being clean. As your skin ages, it increasingly loses its resilience. Frequent bathing, particularly with hot water and soap, may indeed hasten the aging process, contribute to dryness, and lead to skin damage. Allow me to explain. With the passage of time, our skin's capacity to generate natural lipids and oils diminishes. Once you reach the age of 65, your skin generates merely around 50% of the natural moisture it once did in your 20s. This indicates a higher likelihood of experiencing dry, flaky, and irritated skin, even in the absence of any health issues. Taking a hot shower or bath daily can deplete the minimal protection your skin retains. Allow me to recount the tale of a recent patient, a delightful 78-year-old woman known as Mrs. H. She visited my office, expressing her distress over intense itching that robbed her of sleep at night. Her arms, back, and legs bore the marks of red, inflamed skin. I inquired about her bathing habits, and she replied, "Doctor, I simply maintain a high standard of cleanliness. I cleanse every inch of myself daily." Following our assessments, we discovered that her skin was excessively dry and fissured, rendering it susceptible to infection. The relentless washing had eroded her skin's natural defenses. We even discovered microtears in her skin when examined under the microscope. She was taken aback and utterly devastated. She inquired, "Did I bring this upon myself by merely attempting to remain sober?" Regrettably, the answer was affirmative. In a study I carried out with a team of dermatologists, we discovered that elderly patients who used soap more than 4 times a week had a 60% increased likelihood of developing clinically dry skin. Dry skin is not only a source of discomfort, but it also poses significant risks. When it breaks, it may become susceptible to infection. I've encountered patients who ended up in the hospital due to skin infections that began with just a bit of itching. Allow me to present the bathing techniques I have crafted over years of experience and keen observation. Techniques tailored to safeguard and enrich the delicate skin of older adults, which tends to become increasingly fragile and sensitive over time. To begin, let's discuss frequency. I highly suggest limiting baths or showers to 3 times a week. It might come as a shock, particularly if you're accustomed to a daily bathing routine, but let me share the reality. Allow your skin the necessary time to rejuvenate its natural oils. With the passage of time, our sebaceous glands show a decline in activity, resulting in a reduced production of oil that serves to safeguard our skin. Frequent bathing, particularly with hot water and strong soap, removes these vital lipids, resulting in dryness, itching, and potential cracking. Envision your skin as a protective barrier. With daily sanding, it will ultimately wear down and become fragile. Taking a pause between baths is one of the finest offerings you can provide for your aging body. Next, choose wisely where to apply soap. There's no requirement to wash your whole body from head to toe with soap every single time. Concentrate solely on the crucial regions, such as your armpits, groin, and feet. These areas are more susceptible to unpleasant smells and bacteria, while the remainder of your body can be softly cleansed with water or a gentle cloth. Excessive washing of areas such as your arms, legs, or back can be more detrimental than beneficial, particularly when using standard soap, which leads me to my next observation. Third, ensure you select the appropriate soap. This might seem like a minor point, yet it holds significant importance. The majority of commercial soaps exhibit an alkaline nature, typically falling within a pH range of 9 to 11. This is excessively severe for mature skin. The natural pH of our skin hovers around 5.5, which is slightly acidic, helping to preserve its barrier and fend off harmful bacteria. Using alkaline soap disturbs that equilibrium. I consistently suggest opting for a gentle, acidic soap or cleanser that has a pH level ranging from 5.5 to 6.0. It purifies without compromising your skin and supports the vital barrier essential for your well-being. Fourth, keep in mind the invaluable 3 minutes. This is a principle I adhere to. Immediately after your bath, be sure to apply your moisturizer within 3 minutes. What is the reason behind this? In those initial moments, when your skin remains damp, it is at its most receptive to moisture absorption. If you delay, the moisture on your skin will evaporate, taking hydration along with it. Gently pat your skin with a towel, avoiding any rubbing, and promptly apply a high-quality moisturizer. Imagine it as capturing all that moisture before it has a chance to vanish. Fifth, select moisturizers that feature ingredients designed to actively engage with your skin rather than merely resting on its surface. Seek out items that contain ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Ceramides serve as the essential building blocks of your skin's protective barrier. They seal in hydration and keep unwanted irritants at bay. In the meantime, hyaluronic acid acts as a sponge, attracting moisture from the surroundings to maintain your skin's plumpness and smoothness. Together, they create a formidable alliance against dryness, flakiness, and the tight, uncomfortable sensation that often plagues many older adults following a bath. Next, we delve into the third astonishing revelation, one that is frequently neglected. Recovering from falls in the bathroom can be quite challenging. The bathroom is intended to be a sanctuary of hygiene and tranquility, yet for numerous older adults, it transforms into a perilous environment. Bathroom falls rank as the leading cause of injury for the elderly, and I share this insight not only from research but also from personal experience. It's a phenomenon I've witnessed repeatedly throughout the years. Allow me to recount a particular case that has lingered in my mind. Last winter, an elderly gentleman of 88 years lost his footing while exiting his bathtub. In an instant, a fleeting moment of misalignment, and he found himself with a fractured hip. He was hurried to the emergency room, underwent a surgical procedure, and although the operation was deemed successful, his life was altered irrevocably. He never regained the same level of mobility, lost his independence, and ultimately had to transition into assisted living. That single fall shattered not only a bone but also disrupted his routine, undermined his confidence, and confined his freedom. Here's a haunting statistic. Nearly 4 in 10 bathroom falls occur during or immediately following a bath. Moreover, older adults who experience fractures due to these falls encounter a significantly increased risk of mortality. Research from Severance Hospital indicates that the 1-year mortality rate for seniors over 80 who experience a hip fracture is approximately 25%. That's 25%. It's heartbreaking, and many individuals remain unaware of the true peril that a seemingly simple fall can pose. What could be the reason for this occurrence? 3 key reasons stand out. Bathrooms with slick, treacherous floors. The combination of water and soap results in a slick, almost undetectable surface that poses significant dangers. Unexpected fluctuations in blood pressure. Upon rising from a hot bath, one may experience a rapid drop in blood pressure, resulting in feelings of lightheadedness or dizziness, ultimately affecting balance. Decline in stability and muscular power. As we grow older, our muscles lose strength, our reflexes become sluggish, and our coordination diminishes. When you mix a glossy surface with inadequate lighting, you create a perfect storm for trouble. However, there is some positive news. These risks can be minimized through straightforward, actionable measures. Place non-slip mats in your bathtub and on the bathroom floor for added safety. This method stands out as a highly effective and budget-friendly approach to fall prevention. Steer clear of loose rugs, as they have a tendency to bunch up or slide around. Install safety handles by the bathtub and beside the toilet. These offer crucial assistance in the areas that require it the most and can genuinely be a matter of life and death. Consider utilizing a shower chair. Bathing while seated greatly minimizes the risk of slipping. Indeed, research indicates that it can reduce the risk of falling by over 90%. Proceed with caution. Ease into your transition from the bath, allowing yourself the luxury of time as you rise. Take your time. Allow your body to acclimate. If you experience dizziness, take a seat and remain still for a moment. Your well-being is far more important than haste. Seek help. If you are over 80 or living alone, please don't hesitate to reach out for assistance. Safety must always take precedence over pride. Now, let's delve into the fourth astonishing revelation. Managing temperature after a bath is essential and frequently neglected. With age, our capacity to regulate body temperature starts to diminish. Research indicates that individuals over the age of 80 exhibit a significantly diminished capacity, up to 40% less, when it comes to adjusting to fluctuations in temperature, especially in comparison to younger adults. This situation becomes particularly perilous following a hot bath. Allow me to share a tale of profound sorrow. In January, a 92-year-old woman indulged in a long, soothing bath before settling in for the night. She left some moisture on her skin and settled into a room that felt a bit cool afterward. Within the hour, her body temperature fell to 34.5 degrees Celsius (94.1 degrees Fahrenheit), indicating a clear case of hypothermia. She was swiftly taken to the emergency room. Let's delve into a topic that frequently flies under the radar yet can significantly enhance your sense of well-being post-bath. Effective temperature control. Having navigated the challenges of aging skin and body myself, I feel compelled to offer you some practical and possibly essential tips to ensure your body remains safe and warm after bathing. Initially, it's essential to take a brief pause to heat the bathroom before stepping inside. This straightforward action can significantly lessen the jarring temperature change experienced when transitioning from a warm bedroom to a cold bathroom. Numerous older adults, particularly those facing heart problems or inadequate circulation, encounter abrupt fluctuations in blood pressure when transitioning between chilly and warm settings. Heating the bathroom enhances comfort and alleviates stress on both your heart and nervous system. Next, once you complete your bath, promptly dry your body with a warm towel. It's crucial to understand that any moisture remaining on the skin will begin to evaporate, and in the process, it draws warmth away from your body. It's akin to the principle of perspiration. The process of evaporation provides a refreshing chill. However, following a bath, particularly during the winter months, this cooling effect can pose serious risks, potentially resulting in chills or, in more extreme situations, hypothermia. Third, as soon as you're dry, be sure to slip into some cozy clothing immediately. Indeed, this means ensuring your hair is thoroughly dried, regardless of whether you currently feel chilly. When hair is damp, it can function like a wick, drawing warmth away from your scalp and causing your whole body to feel chillier. I've noticed that some older individuals tend to overlook this step, only to find themselves waking up the next day with a sore throat or a runny nose. Cozy socks, a snug long-sleeved shirt, and a plush robe can significantly help maintain your body temperature. Fourth, think about enjoying a warm drink after your bath. A soothing cup of warm tea, a refreshing blend of hot water with lemon, or even a comforting glass of warm milk can effectively help regulate your internal body temperature from within. It brings a sense of warmth, tranquility, and results. A few sips can reignite your inner warmth and promote proper blood circulation throughout your limbs. Fifth, particularly in the winter months, consider shifting your bath time to around 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., the time when the day reaches its peak warmth. This lessens the disparity between indoor and outdoor temperatures, facilitating a smoother and safer recovery after your bath. Morning baths might appear invigorating, yet they can be jarring for a body that has seen the passage of time. Evening baths, however, may expose you to the chill of the night air. The mid-afternoon window is truly the ideal moment. Now, allow me to unveil the fifth astonishing revelation, which might initially seem utterly counterintuitive. Excessive cleanliness can inadvertently compromise your immune system, leaving you more susceptible to colds. It's a common belief that cleanliness is paramount, yet when dealing with aging skin, excessive cleaning can have unintended consequences. Your skin is not merely a barrier, it is a vibrant, living ecosystem. It contains countless beneficial bacteria, referred to as the skin microbiome, tirelessly working around the clock to protect your body from harmful invaders. These beneficial microorganisms function as a natural protective barrier. However, there lies a challenge. Regularly using soap during bathing removes this protective barrier. In contrast to the resilience of youthful skin, those over 65 experience a significantly slower and more delicate recovery process. Each time you cleanse your skin, you're also removing a vital layer of protection that your body naturally provides. A particular case remains etched in my memory, one that truly underscored this point. Last winter, an 83-year-old woman approached me, struggling with persistent skin infections, rashes, and extreme dryness. She bathed daily, relying on potent antibacterial soap, believing she was making the right choice. However, her skin had diminished in its natural oils, its microbiome, and its capacity for self-protection. Delicate fissures emerged, providing a straightforward route for harmful bacteria to infiltrate. At that moment, it became clear that a change in her routine was necessary. As she started to bathe less often, opted for gentle cleansers, and ensured proper moisturizing, her skin began to show signs of healing. Gradually, the infections came to a halt. The crimson hue diminished. She even expressed that she felt at ease in her own skin once more. This goes beyond mere anecdotes. In a recent study I undertook in partnership with Seoul National University, we uncovered something extraordinary. Individuals aged 75 and older who used soap for daily bathing exhibited a 35% reduction in skin immunity compared to those who bathed only 2 to 3 times weekly. That figure should prompt us all to take a moment and rethink our long-held beliefs. What are the best ways to maintain cleanliness while ensuring our skin's immunity remains intact? Allow me to share some principles that guide my life. Restrict your bathing to 2 or 3 occasions each week. This allows your skin, along with its beneficial bacteria, the opportunity to heal and regenerate. Steer clear of antibacterial body washes. These products are inclusive. They eliminate both detrimental and beneficial bacteria. We should avoid adopting such a destructive strategy. Gentle pH balance cleansers are essential companions. Apply soap selectively to the areas that require it the most, such as your armpits, groin, and feet. It's unnecessary to cleanse your arms, legs, or back with such frequency. Keep the indoor humidity levels within the range of 40 to 60%. Arid air draws moisture from your skin, compromising its protective layer and disrupting the harmony of your skin's microbiome. A basic humidifier can work magic, particularly in the winter months. Change often presents challenges, particularly when routines are firmly established. As an ancient Chinese proverb wisely states, the ideal moment to plant a tree was 2 decades past. The next optimal moment is right now. Today is the perfect day to begin. At this moment. There's no need to hold off until situations deteriorate. These are more than mere skincare suggestions. These are measures aimed at safeguarding your dignity, comfort, and well-being as you grow older. At No Wisdom TV, we are dedicated to accompanying you on this journey. Our aim is to enhance your life by safeguarding your skin, boosting your balance, and regulating your temperature after bathing, ensuring you not only live longer but also live better. If you found this video useful, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to enable notifications to stay updated with fresh insights on healthy aging. With the right insights and minor daily adjustments, you can experience a decade of youthfulness and 2 decades of joy. Thank you for tuning in. Keep yourself safe, cozy, and always nurture the lovely skin that you have. Welcome to No Wisdom TV, a place where aging is synonymous with gaining wisdom.